city council.
Wait. I just need to stop you for a second because what the fuck is that kid holding?
A UFO.
The fuck?
Okami.
11 days.
300 hours. Is that 11 days?
No, it's a little.
300 divided by 20.
It's like 14 days.
300 divided by about maybe 20. Let's see, is a number. Anyways, I'm pretty sure what happens here is that we have to talk to everyone. That's how we get everything to go forward, right?
Welcome back to a session of
the greatest.
Okami. I was saying goodnight to Mindy.
I bet you fucking were! You dongle bat! So, I think we talk to everybody and then a cutscene triggers where we do the thing where, like, the arrow comes down and chooses Kushi.
Yes,
or Tushi.
what you want to do is you want to go headbutt into Nagi.
Oh, I see.
Because he's sleeping.
Oh, we need to talk to everyone. Monster, what's gotten into you, Mushi?
That ain't Mushi.
Ow!
They all think you're Shiranui.
Bastard! Hi.
No! Oh dear.
You can't fool me, you dumb wolf! Sniffing around. I'm gonna dig up your turnip field. Damn it. Fuck. Hit me.
Why?
Try to hit me.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get up here. Oof! You've got nerve! Wow, her belly fought me back. Her belly fought me back. Wait. Okay, we're out of here.
You're trying to do the turnip thing?
No, I just want to fucking piss her off.
Yeah, you didn't piss her off.
Not yet, because I'm going around her back. Right under her nose! Fuck you, lady! Fuck you!
What if all of a sudden you found out the radishes were poisonous?
You know, potatoes do that when they turn green.
Oh yeah, they
get
become
poisonous. That shit happens in Minecraft.
Didn't that happen in Ireland? That was like a thing
Yeah.
that happened?
Yeah, that was, no, it was more prominent in Ireland.
Because like there was a bunch of potato farming and there was a big batch of poisonous potatoes that a bunch of people ate and got sick. That's I don't know if that is Mr. Orange or Mr. Orange's ancestor.
Like the actual Mr. Orange. No, it's his ancestor.
Well, think about it. It's It's not even a fully ripened orange on his head. It looks exactly like him.
Huh. Are you telling me he's like some kind of god?
Well, I'm saying he's old, and you know, and like it's a big thing.
Look
that
at him. Look at him. Like, waha, waha, waha. He's getting ready for the Konan shuffle.
The elderly community of Asia, they live relatively long lives, like long lifespans. Like
you know why that is?
Why?
Because, well, you know, in
happiness.
no, that's it's partially culture because in Western society, being young is what's portrayed as good. Being old is generally bad because when you're young, you're more beautiful.
Yes.
So you want to keep that beauty.
Very vain.
Yeah, we're very vain that way. In Eastern cultures, like
you
Chinese,
want to be old 'cause you're
Japanese,
wiser.
yes, they worship oldness more, as that's a sign of being beauty because you're mature, you're older. So, you know, the longer you live, the better you are. In Western societies, the younger you are, the better.
Which is funny because we pick old ass people to pick our laws and pass bills.
Yeah, because
and
we
run the country.
because we understand that young people are fucking retarded.
Yeah, but you'd think that I don't know. In my opinion, it's very hypocritical.
What do you mean?
Well, saying, oh, well, being young is better because you're young and you're beautiful, and then we won't pick a young person to be in any office or like in any political position. I mean, people talk about we need to bring young blood in. We need to bring young blood in this place. Well,
there's a slight difference because people understand that being young is, you know, better because you're more beautiful. Doesn't mean you're more wise.
fuck wisdom.
Because
old people are stubborn.
People are stubborn, alright? But being young, you're inexperienced, you're stupid, but you're also in that ripe age where everything's new and more fun for you, and it's more beautiful. That's why there aren't many people, many young people running Congress. Because when you're old, you have experience and wisdom.
I don't don't know. I mean, wouldn't it be better to promote that young people get involved in the government and in politics? That way, they're facing this at a young age. They can see it with a more mature light, and when time comes.
Well, because young people aren't, because young people are inexperienced. That's why they don't. Not they, but like society doesn't want a young, inexperienced person making decisions.
Well, I don't want an old, forgetful, senile coot making decisions either.
Right, but like actual senile people aren't making those decisions. Just like 60 or 60, 50.
Do you remember what happened with John McCain when he ran for president?
No.
And he's a senator.
No.
He forgot how many houses he owned. He forgot where he lived. Ronald Reagan napped during many of his big speeches in passing.
Wow.
And then we're still putting people around this age in office with that very big risk of senility.
Well, who would you rather have? An inexperienced person who doesn't know what they're doing, or someone who's at least had some kind of hold behind the reins?
I want someone in between who, because if someone's too young, they shit their pants, and if someone's too old, they shit their pants. Can I have someone who doesn't have that risk of shitting their pants? Caleb.
Oh, he's, oh shit.
Apparently he knows the trick.
Ow.
At least, his descendant Nagi is a bit more, he has balls. Item has Super Yomi.
Oh, he hit me. What a bastard. Oh, he does have Tsukiyomi, doesn't he? Oh god, why is he so tough?
Because he's a Nagi.
Why would they do this? Potatoes.
And I love what happens after this.
Okay, so that didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. He is so wily! Oh my god!
That stupid dumb is in the way, though.
No, I'm just gonna start beating on you.
No, you
stay as you are.
He's done some damage.
It's easy. It does a lot of damage.
No, just
see. Yeah, it doesn't fucking do anything to him. It just...
The ink bullet doesn't.
No, well, not the ink bullet. The far range attack.
The projectile.
Yeah, projectile damaging. But I mean, which would you rather have?
I just told you, someone who won't shit his pants.
Okay, but what if, I mean, which would be better? Someone who knows what they're doing or someone who doesn't?
Well, that's saying that young people don't know what they're doing.
Most of the time we don't fucking do.
A lot of young people who go into law school and take classes like poli-sci, they're educated. That's like saying that young people can't be educated.
No, education and experience are two different things. Because it's an old argument, but imagine if Sally was born colorblind. She was not able to experience any color besides grays and whites and blacks. But what if she went to school and learned everything there is to know about light? Like she can straight up, when she looks at a frequency, she can be like, oh, that's blue light, that's red light, that's that kind of light. But she never has ever experienced the actual colors themselves. I mean, she knows all about them, but she's never experienced it.
Yeah, but that's the same. I can make the same argument of someone who wants a job. Well, we're not going to give you a job unless you have 3 years experience. Well, I can't get the experience unless you give me the job. A young person can't have that experience unless you give him the chance. You see?
I know there's other ways. There are other ways to get that experience.
I mean, kids are allowed to run student council. They get to run in their own city government if they want to. Like running parks and recreation, or sewage, or city council.
Wait. I just need to stop you for a second, because what the fuck is that kid holding?
A UFO.
The fuck?
Like I told you, man, Capcom just...
No, this is Mr. Grapefruit!
Oh, it's Mr. Grapefruit. Ha!
Well, yeah, I mean, kids are able to run in all those things. That's how they get that experience.
Yeah, but why can't someone in their... I'm not saying, like, I don't want like a 20-year-old in office. I want someone like 40 or 30.
There's literally nothing stopping an 18-year-old from running for office.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping them. It's the same thing of... it's the same thing when feminists say like, oh, there aren't enough women in the biochemical sciences and all that stuff.
A woman. Well, then they make the argument of, well, men get in the way and say, oh, women can't do this. And I'm like, it's
but there's
not
literally nothing
1922.
stopping them. There's
Yeah.
nothing stopping them. It's the same reason why there aren't more younger people in political offices, because we don't find it as interesting. We have other priorities. We want to do other things.
Something tells me that's going to change in the next couple of years.
Will. Young people
being interested in political office.
Well,
not
okay.
like drastically, but I think it's gonna make a lot of people within our age range, not our generation specifically, God no, because by the time we figure it out, we're gonna be retarded and old. But I'm talking people within our age range currently in their 20s and 30s and such, are gonna be a little bit more kind of aware and more want to have more attention put towards this.
Towards politics?
Towards politics. Because this recent election, it was a big representation, because they just found out recently.
Oh yeah.
Think about how many people voted. It was about 60 something million for Trump and 60 something million for Hillary, with that little bit of a electoral college and such.
I actually did read something about that on CNN.
47% of people did not vote, and in that 47%, the majority, our generation. The millennials.
I see.
Which pissed me off.
Oh, really? Did it?
It did!
I think it's perfectly fine not to vote. I think it's totally fine, because if you don't think either candidate is viable for the position, then why should you have to choose between one poison or another?
You didn't. There's 3 other candidates.
Well, it's not like they would ever get chosen, because the media had them on, like, the media had eyes on Trump and Hillary. There's no way the other 3 would get chosen. And nowhere in American history at all has there ever been a third-party presidential candidate voted into office, into presidential office.
That's not saying that it couldn't happen, though.
Yeah, it could happen theoretically, but it's not like it's going to. Not unless they have the same media coverage as, the other big candidates, which they did not.
I would get what you're saying if that number was a little lower, like maybe 20% of people, or even like 30. But dude, that's almost half. 47%. Almost 120-something million people.
And what does that tell you?
Dude, if it was split evenly, a third, and a third, yeah, that would have made a big difference. Like, just as an example, if Trump got a third, and Hillary got a third, and Greg Johnson got a third, that's a 3-way fucking tie. And then Electoral College would kick in, of course.
The Electoral College would kick in, nobody would win, because everyone would have split votes.
I'm just saying, that's a big number.
47 is a huge number, I will agree, but...
Half is half.
Yeah, it's pretty much half of the people in the United States did not vote.
I'm saying, yeah, I agree, you have that right to vote, but I'm also saying, you have the right to vote. There is no other country that literally gets that chance. A majority of countries don't get that chance. Literally, it's like, here's your new leader, have it, deal with it. I really don't care if it's like a 12-year-old kid or like a pious tyrant.
Pious, okay.
But that's what I'm saying, that's what personally pisses me off.
That people didn't vote.
That people don't take advantage of this right that no one else really gets.
But it's their...
And also, this was the generation that was bitching that Trump shouldn't get into office.
Actually...
It was the majority of the young folk that were bitching that they didn't want Trump. Because the majority of our generation were PCs.
A majority of them, yeah, but... I tend to hang about in, I tend to hang about a lot in 4chan, so I heard a lot of people, well, not heard, but read a lot of people going like, yeah, we should totally get Trump in there.
Yeah, 4chan is not that big of, that's a very small number.
It's a small minority, but I read something on CNN. It was an opinion piece, but, we have to get around. Okay, it was an opinion piece, but, what it was essentially saying that, like, the alternative right has found, like, a new home in like 4chan, whoops! I meant to press the square, not the square, the triangle. Bark! Woof, woof, woof! What the heck, you numbskull? The alternative right. And there was, like, this, there's that huge bubble of just internet, where those people, they're mostly 18 and able to vote. And they're the ones who are pushing, Trump, but they were using memes and whoa, shit. What are you doing? Let's get Nagi into that thing. Hey! Are you trying to throw it? Yeah, I am. Fuck this.
Okay, well, even in that sense, they said they wanted to vote for Trump, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did they not?
Because
That's still being that's
because it was a small minority of them saying, hey, we should meme him into the goddamn White House.
well, there's now a big old petition thing going out that apparently a petition saying that Hillary should get in office. I don't know if that can really work, but either way, I could care less about who got in office. It's more a factor of really 120-something million people. Oh my god.
I think it's perfectly fine that they didn't vote. I mean, I didn't vote, and it's because I really didn't think any one of them would be viable for office. And I didn't hear anything about Greg Johnson or the other candidate because, lo and behold, the media.
Well, do your research.
Do your fucking research when you have life literally bogging you down every step of the fucking way.
I'm just saying, there's not a time where you can say you didn't have a little bit of free time to be like, who are the current presidential candidates?
Not enough free time that I would want to actually study and research this.
That's exactly my point, right there, right there. It's not of full interest to you, right? But
Not
however,
really, no.
it didn't matter much to you because well, I don't know. It doesn't really fucking matter.
Wait a second, what the fuck is this?
These are ancient. They're not imps because this is before the demons got off of the Ark of Yamato. So these are ancient.
I don't fucking know. Okay, cute.
But it shouldn't matter either way. In the sense of you wanted Trump, correct?
I didn't really care which one got in office, but I didn't think either of them were viable. Like I said, I didn't think either of them were suitable because Hillary is a shill for companies and everything else.
Yes.
Trump is just a showman. Knows how to play the crowd.
Kanye West
He pretty much did, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and I wanted Greg Johnson.
I mean, but how many votes did Greg Johnson get at all?
Not many.
Not many. Again, because because democracy is just whoever's loudest gets the vote.
But would you agree that bitching about something that you did nothing to, change
Wait, is this the right way, or am I going?
No, you're trying to go to the... Yeah, wait, that is the right way.
No, it's not. I have to go up here.
Oh, you
Yeah.
went through the wrong...
I went through the wrong way.
But wouldn't you... Yeah, like I said, wouldn't you agree that bitching about something that you did nothing to change the outcome for is really bullshitty?
Yeah, I do agree with that. That's why I'm not complaining that Trump got in office or Hillary got in office. I wouldn't complain because I didn't fucking have a say in it. But other people are like, oh man, they won. Did you vote? No. Then why the fuck are you complaining? You had the chance to possibly change it, even though it didn't really matter in the end. But
Well, I mean, now you're saying that. Now, once again, back to that, like saying, well, it didn't matter anyway. Sure, it didn't matter. Maybe 47 fucking % ago. That's a big number, dude. Like,
I know it's a big number.
that's a lot of fucking people being assholes.
No, that's half of the people in America.
That's half of the country.
He's just
That's-
bouncing.
He's just bouncing away.
Okay, all right, enough of that.
I mean, like, come on now. I say to the people, are you fucking retarded? I don't care who you would have voted for, but the fact that you would have, that's what gets me. That it's like, if people are gonna bitch so much about this, why the hell wouldn't they put the effort towards it?